This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2006 Ford F250 four-door super cab, short bed. It's an XLT, which is cloth. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel and it's four-wheel drive. This truck was a dealer trade-in, new car dealer trade-in here in Tucson. New car dealers cannot get any financing on their used car dealerships for any vehicles with over 100,000 miles. This truck has 165,000 miles. Therefore, they can't sell it regardless of how nice it is on their used car lot. So, they sell them all to independents, and we buy all the diesels that are decent, and this one's a really nice truck. A lot nicer than decent. We do a 2-hour inspection when we get them. Driving, in the air, wheels off, fluids, everything. This thing needed a passenger front door window switch, and that's it. That's about as little as we've ever seen needed on anything we've ever bought. It's got tires that are about 60 or 70% tread. Its flaws are real minor, like this. $12 tube of touch-up paint will take care of it. Nice truck. I mean, really nice truck. My brother's going to take this thing out. He's going to do 40 to 60, I would say, HD pictures. In that HD, in the HD pictures, you can click on a little device, allow you to zoom in. When you zoom in on it, it's like putting your face inches away from it. So cosmetics should not be a surprise. There's a ding right here. That's the most significant thing going on in this truck. A little touch-up paint would make that go away. It's probably because it had a camper shell on it of some sort. There's a camper bracket for it, and they probably screwed up one time dropping the camper shell in the bed. It does have air suspension. The air suspension is manual, and the fill up for it, the valves are right here for that side and right here for that side. Just unplug it and put air in. There's your spare. There's your trailer plugs and hitch. It's even got a little outlet for the camper he had in, if you see it right there in the center of the picture. Probably some sort of lights that went into the camper. Really pretty truck. Very minor cosmetic stuff. There's a little scratch right here. There's your air suspension on this side. It's airlift air suspension. Great looking tires. Got a remote for the doors. Locked, unlocked. I'm gonna fire this thing up. We're gonna listen to it run under the hood. 165,295 miles. There you go. All right. I'm gonna open up the hood here. We're gonna be looking for Ford stamps on both sides of the core support. I'm also gonna look at blow-by here, see if we have any blow-by. There's no blow-by at all. That's a beautiful thing. There's your Ford stamp here, right there. Ford stamp there. Catalytic converter sticker there. There's your Ford stamp there, and Ford stamp there. Really clean under the hood. Didn't need anything. All right. The seats look fantastic. Doesn't look like anyone ever sat in the back seats. There's your passenger window up and down. Door locks. There's a manual. Even the seat bolsters. Doesn't feel like anybody's ever been in this truck other than the driver. Usually the seat bolsters on the outside are a little worn, and this one's solid. So I would say he was either antisocial or he drove and somebody else followed in their own car. All right. Beautiful car. driver window, passenger window, mirrors out, in, down, up, other side, out, in, up, down, door locks, driver's seat forward, back, up, down. A little bit of the foam is a little bit, we did a little repair right here. I can see that. Right there's a little repair the mobile repair guy did. Other than that, you feel right here, the foam's a little broken down, but really for 165,000 miles and a cloth, not bad. It's got power pedals. That's up, that's down. Tilt wheel, that works fine. Air conditioning is blowing ice cold, I can promise you that, because I'm in it and it's hot. 3,642 hours on the motor, 165,295. What else? We got a trip meter. That's it. Let's see. We also have the tow haul. There's an on and off. There's all that stuff. Air is blowing ice cold. All the settings work fine.
My first treatment, I couldn't believe how much more painful their laser was, and it didn't really.
Radio works fine. CD player, cup holder. What else we got going on here? We got some cruise control. Let me get the seat adjust a little bit for me. Tilt the wheel down. All right, let's put it into neutral. Then we go into 2 or 4 low. I'm sorry. There's 4 low. Drive. That's definitely 4 low and reverse. Perfect. All right, neutral. 4 high. Now we're 4 high. Drive. Reverse. Perfect. That's a nice truck. Whoever owned this thing took really good. Now we're in 2-wheel drive. Let's go for a ride. All right, this thing is on a clear title. It's dealer trade-in, like I said. You'll be able to see a copy of the title in the ad. Just click on the title in the ad, and you'll be able to see what we have. Let's see. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees are $250. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. See these holes? This is what happens in monsoon season here in Tucson. Our road is unbelievable. It's like Bolivia here. It's unreal. 8.1% taxes we pay in this city, the 2% city tax and the 6.1 state tax, so that we can four-wheel in front of our business in the middle of town. It's not like we're on the outskirts. This is what happens when you have the wrong flavor of city council. And if you want to know what flavor that is, just look it up. I'm not going to go there. Anyway, boy, this thing's a nice truck. So if you come here, you're going to pay dock fee of $250. You're going to pay taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax plus whatever your state tax rate is. So, for example, if your state tax rate is 3% and you come here to drive it home, which you're welcome to do, you're going to pay 5% tax and a $250 dock fee. That's year 3 plus R2. If your state tax rate is Arizona's tax rate, which is 6.1, you're going to pay a total of 8.1. That's 6.1 plus 2 and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. Once it ships to your front door, you take it to motor vehicles, you pay whatever taxes or motor vehicle fees or whatever they have when it gets there. Once we receive your wire, if you're going to ship, once we receive your wire, we'll fill in the title with your name and address, or your company's name and address, whatever you want to read. We'll notarize it, we'll scan it into your online file, so you'll have it forever online. We even show you, we even have the title we got from the dealer that took it into trade. Everything that we have, everything that we know, you will know. We are not Nostradamus. We don't know everything. We've owned this car for, a couple miles. But we are very good at what we do, especially 6.0s. We do literally thousands of them. Deposit. Deposit's $500. Once we get a deposit, we'll put your name and a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. The last thing I'm going to say, and I kind of referred to it already, was basically the warranty. There is no warranty. When the Ford people built this thing, they gave it X amount of years and X amount of miles. They didn't give it more because they didn't know what was going to happen to it after X amount of miles or X amount of years. They built it. If they don't know what's going to happen to it at 165,000 miles and 10 years, it's likely that we don't know more than the people who built it. So what I'm saying is there's risk involved in buying this. Even though we know these vehicles really well, we don't know what's going to happen. If we did know what was going to happen, we would buy all the good trucks in one day at all the auctions in the country and be billionaires overnight. So you're adopting some risk by buying this truck. You're also saving a bunch of money by buying from us, and you're getting a lot of knowledge that almost nobody can give you before you buy something. Video, pictures, information, lots of it. Doesn't mean the day you get it, it's not going to need an injector, because we don't know that. It's not going to. It may not need anything for 10 years if you change the filter and the filters and oil and, you know, take care of it. This truck is likely to go forever. The weakness of these trucks is the EGR. We do offer, if you look in the ad, $1,900. We will do a bulletproof EGR cooler and a new Ford oil cooler, both of them, with the fluids and the gaskets for $1,900. That's a smoking deal. This one doesn't need it. And sometimes they go 500,000 miles and don't need them. And sometimes they go 10 miles and need them. That's their Achilles heel. Duramax is, you know, injectors. Cummins likes to tear up transmissions, and both of those, Duramax problem and the Dodge problem, are more expensive than this problem when they happen. A lot more expensive. So if you want to preempt it, it's $1,900. We'll do it. We just add that to the price at the end after you pay for it, and we get it done. And it's a smoking deal. We only offer that to people who buy our vehicles. If you bring in a vehicle off the street, it's going to be at least $2,900. So please, if you're watching this video and you think you're going to come in for $1,900 on your Ford, that's not happening. Okay. Let's see what else. So basically, I guess what I'm saying is there's risk involved. If you don't like risk, go buy a brand new one. Please buy a brand new one, because we cannot guarantee you that this is risk-free. Other guys do that all day long. In fact, most people do that all day long when they're selling their things. We don't do that. We deal in reality. Reality is we've gone over this truck a million times, but we don't know what's going to happen to it tomorrow. Okay? So if it breaks, go get it fixed. And, you know, if you want to get the EGR done, we're offering a really good price on it. If you don't, it doesn't need one right now, but if you know, so it may be fine forever. You never know. With zero blow-by, the odds are that it probably will be good for quite a long time, as long as you change the oil frequently and take care of it. Anyway, that is it. Very nice car. Truck. Thank you.